In the history of baseball, 1944 is one of those three moments in time. The three moments are all the games are played in the same stadium.
St. Louis is streaming into Sportsman's Park today to see the prodigal Browns and the repeating National League champion Cardinals match wits, bats, and brawn.
The epicenter now of baseball is coming from St. Louis, Missouri. It's really remarkable if you think about that. For fans in St. Louis, it was their time to shine.
That's what became the nickname of this World Series, was the Streetcar Series. And Sportsman's Park sat on Grand Avenue at Dodier. Grand runs the whole length of the city at that time. It was the main thoroughfare, and it was a heavy streetcar.
All the games were broadcast on the Armed Forces Radio Network, which meant that all baseball in the country, because we've only got two teams playing, one series left, the World Series. So every game in Major League Baseball is being broadcast around the world and is coming from Sportsman's Park in St. Louis, Missouri.
Well, Billy Southworth and Lou Sewell were the managers. Southworth of the Cardinals, Sewell with the Browns. They set up an arrangement of their own. Well, we can share an appointment because half the time I'm gone and you're home, and the other half you're gone and I'm home. It came now all of a sudden, we're both in town at the same time. And what happened was they actually flipped a coin, and Luke Sewell, the Browns manager, got to stay in the apartment, and Southworth was able, as this became known, there was a tenant in their same apartment complex who said, use mine, I'm going out of town, and that's how it's solved.
Interestingly, from a wartime perspective, with the rationing on gasoline, you could not request tickets to the World Series games if you lived outside of a certain radius or region of the ballpark.
The jubilant Cardinals mobbed Ted Wilkes. This victory brought them the World Series title, 4-2.
So it was purely and truly a World Series for the fans of St. Louis because their two teams were playing, yet those games were being heard by listeners and by ears all over the world because of the Armed Forces Radio Network.